Welcome to my new video series on Star Citizen. So with the introduction of 3.0, I feel it's time to get this series started because I now have the confidence in CIG that this project now has a very definite direction. And 3.0, while it took quite a few features out that a lot of people did like, it introduced us to a lot of features that we've been waiting to see from them, such as this planetary landing, which is just amazing really. Of course, I know this is a moon, but it is a taste of what the planetary landing system will be. And I'll probably just speed this up a little bit until we get to the Terra Mills hydro farm. Can take a little bit of time to get to the surface. Can take a very short amount of time if you point the ship straight down and push the accelerator. Here we are. So this is Terra Mills. It's a hydro farm place. It's probably a good place to pick up food, take back to Port Olisar. Sorry, I forgot the name just for a second there. I like to manually land most of the time, which is what you're seeing me do here. You can auto land a ship on the pad. You just have to get close enough and then hold the N key. I'm not exactly sure how close because I don't use it that much. But it's a good feature to have, especially when you're trying to fly some of the smaller ships like the Avenger, because it tends to land and then jump back up again and sort of float away. So landing with the auto land really helps that. The larger ships don't seem to have that trouble, but then I've only ever driven the Constellation Andromeda that you can see here, so I don't know if that happens on the Starfarers or anything that is that large that's in game, but landing this manual is pretty easy. Although I need a hell of a lot more practice, I think. So here I'm just checking where I am on the pad, making sure I'm in the right spot. So let's jump out and have a walk around. Well, I said walk around. What I actually meant to say was have a drive around. This little thing's only a grey cat buggy, but it's good enough for the surfaces they currently have in game. Jump in, switch her on. Just a bit of an example of what it could be like later on. The fun factor in the PTU is kind of hampered a bit by the fact that there's no real important persistent stuff. It does save the alpha UEC that you collect from missions and stuff, and when you do your cargo runs and stuff, you want to buy and sell stuff. Oh, almost stacked it and drive it back in here. The lip on this doesn't quite sit down fully for this little guy because he's only got little wheels. Just trying to line it up in the front because I actually want to go and grab some cargo and put in the back, and it actually shows up in the cargo section. At the back of this ramp you'll see the boxes when I come back. Oh, that's a bit of a bug right there. When you're coming off, the animation wasn't quite finished. So I'll run over to that little trade station there. So we've got to come in here and we've got to first pressurize this little unit because there's no atmosphere here, and this has been modeled very well in the game so far. Go on over here to the commodities panel and buy some more food. I was thinking about it because at the moment you're a bit tentative. That's bugged out for me there, I don't know why. That was strange. It didn't seem to work. So I'll try it again. honestly, I was a bit umming and ahhing because that basically took away all the money that I had up to that point. And if the game crashes when you're in space at the moment, when you log back in, you go straight to Port Olisar, and you have to, in order to get your ship back, you have to claim the insurance for it, and that's the only way to get the ship back, and you lose your cargo and everything. So I would have lost all of my money, but we went with it. So we'll come back over and have a look in the cargo bay, and this will show you what I was talking about earlier by the cargo actually shows up, at least in the Andromeda. I'm not sure which other ships it shows up in. There you go. And later on, when this game actually goes live, you're going to be actually physically putting those in and taking those out, or having NPCs do it for you. So cargo will actually be a proper physical thing. Just close the cargo ramp here. Head on back up into the ship with the elevator. A lot of people are arguing for a ramp on this ship, but I kind of like the elevators. I really do kind of like this ship too. I hope that it becomes exactly what they wanted it to become in the beginning. So anyway, we jump back in here. I do eventually get the ship back to Port Olisar, no troubles, and I make double my money back, which was pretty good.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Flare selected. Chaff selected.
So that's where I'm going to leave this video for today. I will be making a lot more Star Citizen videos and a lot more of my other content videos, a lot of World Warships and that, and other games that I might play in the future. They are going to be a lot shorter. I'm probably going to make only like 4-minute, 5-minute, maybe even 6 or 7-minute videos, because I do have uni to go to this year, which is going to eat up a lot of my time, and I'm going to try and get as many out as I can, because I enjoy doing this, and it's a lot of fun, really. If you have any questions about Star Citizen, leave them in the comment section below. I'll try and find the answers for as many as I can. And if you would like to become part of the Star Citizen community and receive regular updates, check out my links below. Account creation is free, and if you use the referral code, you'll get 5,000 UEC attributed to your account. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you all next time. A lot of the others will say see you in the verse, but it's not quite a verse yet, so I'll have to switch to that later on. Catch you all later.
Quantum drive is now off.